It was the plan of the Father that every believer should know what Peter tells us in 1 Peter 2:24, who his own self bare our sins in his body upon the tree, that we, having died unto sins, might live unto righteousness, by whose stripes ye were healed. He wants us to know that when he laid our sins and sicknesses on Jesus, and Jesus bore them away, it was to the end that sin and disease should no longer have dominion over us. He wants us to know, in the second place, that sickness and disease do not belong in the family of God. If there should be any sickness among us, it is because of a low state of knowledge of our rights and privileges in our redemption. It is due to a lack of knowledge of the fact that God, by laying our diseases on Christ, has settled the disease problem in redemption. We should be as free from the fear of sickness as we are free from the condemnation of sin. Both are of the adversary. At the new birth, sins are all remitted. The sin nature is displaced by the nature of God. Disease leaves with the sins. So the Father can see no sickness in the new creation. He put it all on Christ. When we recognize the fact that our sickness was laid on Christ, and that he bore our diseases in his body on the tree, and that by his stripes we are healed, it will be the end of the dominion of disease in our lives. But this knowledge is of no value until your heart says, "Surely he bore my diseases and my pains, and by his stripes I am healed," just as though you were the only sick person in the world. The Word is like God, eternal. It cannot be destroyed. He watches over it to make it good. His Word brought man into being. Now he is building himself into man through the Word. The Word is part of himself, and it is this self that is changing the conduct of believers and bringing them into harmony with himself. He shares himself with us. He gives us his nature in the new creation. He makes himself one with us. We are united with him in the new birth. We are to take advantage of this union. His nature gives us new ability, new wisdom, and we must take advantage of it. His strength is ours. His life is ours. His health is ours. His ability is ours. Disease is Satan's work. When you tell anyone of it, you glorify him. You ignore the fact that God laid that disease upon Jesus and that he put it away. The Word says that you are healed. Get used to acting on the Word.